8 o'clock on 7th Avenue. Normally, this main artery would be full of traffic, heading south to Wall Street and the towers of finance. Today, few cars, fewer people. This is exactly as the authorities want it. Stay at home. The subway is still running, sort of. Miss one train and there's a long wait for the next. Normally crowded platforms are deserted, as it should be. As the train arrives, it's obvious there are few passengers on board. These are the essential workers of New York, God bless them, keeping the city going while the rest of us stay safe at home. And behind those masks, worried faces, the train is the riskiest part of their day. It's 3 stops to Times Square. I should be battling by now. So this is Times Square. Normally it would be packed with commuters, but as you can see, at this major interchange, there is virtually no one here. Times Square is the most obvious example of today's New York. This is rush hour in one of the busiest places in the city. Times Square is known as the crossroads of the world. Today, the crossroads are empty, and the traffic, well, this is the extent of the rush hour. Some things don't change. The giant lit-up screens are still screaming their messages. Normally advertising the latest in everything, now they give the latest advice to keep us safe. As I walk through the square, time and again, one thought keeps coming back to me. Walking through Times Square actually feels like something out of a science fiction movie or a disaster film. There is nobody here and just warnings everywhere about staying at home and washing your hands. And of course, the ubiquitous police cars are everywhere. Times Square has a special place in my heart. As I walk back home, I'm reminded why. 4 months ago, I was standing just here, looking up there, when the ball dropped on New Year's Eve. 2020 had a lovely ring to it. A new decade with so much promise. Who could have imagined? Who knows how long this will last? It's good to see it's all still here, waiting for us to return.